monkeys, welcome back. Welcome to September, and September obviously means new collage sheets. It is the 3rd, which is when I release them. I have waited all day to do this. It is pouring outside. The light is just getting worse and worse, and I can't put it off any longer because I need to go pick up my little kids, my teacup humans from school, and I just have to do it now. So I apologize if the light is not as good as it should be, and if you hear the rain or the wind banging on my roof, I honestly have waited until the last second to film this. So let's have a look at September. Now, I worked my little inky heart out on these as I do every month, and these are no different. Excuse my voice, it is coming and going. I can't help it. I don't know what's going on. I haven't shaken my cold from the start of August or the middle of August whenever I got sick. I've still got it. I can't shake it. So I'm just working with what I've got. Now, these collage sheets have a lot of elements on them this month. I will leave that one to the last. So this is page 1. You have your journal quote up here in the corner. You have a beautiful little deer that I hand drew, some little hand-drawn faces that are scattered without just page fillers. It may look like you're getting less this month in way of elements, but that is because I have included larger items. I did ask the top level girls if they preferred smaller items and get more or larger. So I know some people are working in lots of different journals, and I created these as like focal points for journal pages, and I wasn't sure if I was going to keep them as large items, but I really like the way they look. So with the unanimous vote of large items are great, and also my personal preference, you have some bigger girls for your journals, and they were hand drawn obviously by me, and they've been colored in with Copic marker. And obviously these sorts of things take me a lot more time than my quick watercolor sketches. So even though it looks like less, more effort, more care, and more time drawing and coloring has gone into the elements that you see. And obviously I was sick as a dog, so I'm surprised I made it to the end of September. I'm surprised I'm sitting here right now with finished collage sheets because it was rough. Page 2, we have our crescent moon women, as they've been dubbed, and there are 3 of those there for you. Some little quirky wonky houses, some florals, and a couple of fillers, and a one of my faces from my art journals. And down here we have your monthly numbers for the bullet journal girls last month. Oh my goodness, tongue tied today. I am extremely tired. Last month you guys got the little cat heads, and this month you have a floral wreath, and I have done your quote with the same sort of feel. So they all sort of were drawn together with the same intent. And so we have floral numbers this month, and also some art journal elements, some borders, 2x3, is that right? Or 3x4? 3x4, I think. September tip-in card. Your journals can be anything. That is the photograph that you guys saw in the blog post, and I really thought it was a cute photo to pop in just as a reminder. Art block image girl. Sometimes this is basically how I've felt the last week. This is me. This is my image, my personal self-portrait. Little girl from one of my journals, and just a creature for you guys to create your own faces and that sort of thing. And then something new that I have introduced to the collage sheets is something called spark starters. Excuse me, I had to sneeze. Oh goodness me, I sound terrible. Now, spark starters are something I'm introducing to the collage sheets as a way to get your imaginations and your minds ticking over. I feel like just giving you the collage sheets and going, go, do what you wish, and is not enough. And sometimes we need a gentle push in the direction to sort of motivate us to do something. So I have drawn 3 sets of legs because I love drawing weird and wonderful legs. I don't know why, it's just something I like to do. So I drew 3 sets with different shoes, and this one's got no shoes, and some of the blob faces from my personal journals that I haven't filled in. And I want you to use these in the most creative way possible in your journals. I want you to create characters around them. I want you to pop them in your journals, photocopy them multiple times if you need to, but I want to see these. I want to see these used in your journals in the most creative way you can possibly think. If you want to upload them, if you're a high level girl, you've got the Facebook group, and I'll put the link to the Facebook group. No, I won't, because the $10 girls see this. So if you are a $15 girl and you're not in the Facebook group, scroll through the post and find the Patreon Facebook group for top level. If you want to post your things to Instagram, I'm going to put the hashtag on the screen that we use. It is the Inky Patreon Tribe. That is the hashtag I check. And if you guys are doing Patreon things using collage sheets, I want to see how you're using them. Some members have already started using that hashtag. It makes it so much easier for me to find you, to find your work, for me to follow you. So that's the hashtag for Instagram. I'll pop it up on the screen. It's probably already up there now with my editing skills. So if you do something with these things and you put it up on Instagram, if you tag it with that, I can see it. I want to see how you guys use these. It makes me excited to think of the possibilities, because I've seen your work. I've seen the things you've been posting. You guys are really, really talented in your own right, and some of the things you guys have done with your sheets have re-inspired me in my own work. So I love that circle. Also a couple of blank circles here if you want to use them as dates. And then here are the 4 weeks worth of Monday to Sunday days that have been hand drawn by me, and they are the same. They are meant to match your wreaths, so they're the same sort of style. So I tried to make everything sort of cohesively go together. Also, you've got a little September thing down here, and then down here I've given you monthly mini tabs for your journals and your planners, and I have used them here to show you an example. This is my Hobonichi week, so I've kind of just done February, March and April just so you guys can see. They're so wonky. I apologize. I was trying to rush while I was doing them, so you can see them in there. So I made them small so they're good for side tabs and little mini top tabs, and I've also put them into my bullet journal, which is my Apunto cover with a Leuchtturm 1917. So I have August here, and then because I got sick, obviously I didn't go ahead with my planner stuff. So I have September, and I've left a whole heap of pages, October, November and December. So that's basically how I've used them. I have printed them on cardstock like I did last time with your other tabs. I've also laminated them, but a word of warning, if you're going to laminate them, pre-fold them before you put them through the laminator so they have that fold in them. I did that with my bigger tabs. I pre-folded them, then unfolded them and put them through the laminator. I did not do that with the mini tabs, and they are trying to open up constantly. They're trying to pop open because that laminate is trying to stop them from folding neatly, even though I've bone folded them and done all the things. I've stacked books on my notebook. So if you're going to laminate them, pre-fold them so they have that pre-fold fold. Yeah, pre-fold fold, yeah. They have that indentation line which makes it smoother to fold once they've been laminated, and that was a rookie mistake that I'm going to pay for the next 4 months. So these are what they look like on the photo cardstock. Like I say, every month I urge you to print them on glossy photo paper first as your originals, and then to photocopy them from those. And I keep all my originals in a folder from every month so that they're all there. And if I want to, you know, say I want to use this page again, I would just take this glossy photo and use this as the original to photocopy, and then my photocopies are in here. So I've already started chopping them apart because I have videos to use them in. So I have the paper versions in here, you can see, you can hear the paper, and then I have the cardstock versions. If you're worried about, I know you can see them off the page there, and that's purely because the lady that photocopied them at Officeworks enlarged them somehow, because they are not that in your file. So if you think you're going to get them running off the page, make it 97% when you print, just to make sure. I have printed so many testers of these sheets this month. For some reason I could not get my sizings right. I don't know if it was because I was working while I was sick, I don't know what it was. So I have got at least 15 copies of these things sitting on my desk in various stages of completion. So if you're worried about it, I urge you to make it like 97%. If you're worried about things being cut off, they are not cut off in your files. Just the lady at the print shop wasn't on her game. So I hope you enjoy them. I hope you love them. I worked really hard, especially on the spark starters, especially on your bigger girls, your deer and the crescent moon women. I worked so hard trying to give you more in detail images, more realistic, more colorful, more finely, what's the word I'm looking for? More refined artwork this month. That was my aim, that was my goal. Things that I draw that you may not be able to draw, I wanted to give you something worth the money. And so I really hope you enjoy them. I hope the quality wins over the quantity, because I do see a few gaps here and here that I got to the end and I was like, I cannot draw anymore. These have taken so much time and effort. All this little detail work has taken so much time. So I'm hoping the quantity is what wins you this month, even though I've had people look at them and family members and girlfriends and said, you're crazy, you're being paranoid. I may be, but I will probably use these. I actually have used this girl, so I'm gonna go grab my journal now and show you where she is in my journal. So I'll be right back. Welcome to my journal. You know all about it. And I have used this blue girl here up in the top corner with one of my test prints. So I've just popped her in there over a photograph with some watercolor background. And I've also got the monthly little numbers here on this tab. I've just been playing around with them. I think that's all I've got from, this was from a previous month. I think that's all I've got in here. Oh, and I've also got my little legs, the mismatched socks legs up in the corner. Obviously not the most creative way to use them, but like I said, I have so many copies of these because I was testing and printing and editing and color correcting like mad this month, because I had put so much work into these faces and into the girls that I wanted them to be the way that they are in my sketchbooks, the colors that they are in my sketchbooks, and that took a lot because purples and pinks are really hard to get to show the way they are in real life. And I don't know why I do it to myself, because it's my favorite color to draw in and my favorite color to do. I do it every month. I had so much pink and then I spend hours color correcting. So that is the nature of the Patreon beast, but I love it and I love giving you guys something new every month, and I hope that you're impressed. I want to hear your comments. I need your feedback. Pop some comments down below for me. Tell me what you love, what you don't love, and I will think on it for next month if you're around. I really hope you are. I've got some cracker things for videos and blog posts. Again, if you're a $10 girl, for an extra $5, you get 8 videos a month. And I have had no complaints. So if you're on the fence, the $15 girls are very, very happy with the content that's being pushed out in the video format. And I hope that you enjoy the collage sheets. I cannot wait to see what you guys do with them. That is my favorite part. Once I have sighed a relief of finishing them for another month, I really enjoy sitting back and watching what you guys do with them, seeing them in your planners, in your journals. That's such a reward for me, and I'm so thankful that you guys do share that with me and the world. You are my best promotion. I say it all the time, that word of mouth is basically how I'm getting by. You guys are giving me such awesome praises and such awesome shout outs that you guys help me grow. So I am always very thankful of that. So before I lose my voice anymore, and before I lose any more light to the darkness and the rain, I am going to leave you here, and I hope you have a wonderful September. If you're a $15 girl, I will see you on Wednesday. And if you're a $10 girl, you'll see a blog post very soon from me. Have a wonderful September. And like I said, pop comments down below, any ideas of what you want to see, just general love. I'm always accepting of the love. And I'll see you guys very, very soon. Bye! Just overwhelmed. Okay, I can see a lot of Zig clean color markers. So let's pull these out and assess if they need to come with or not, because I do really love my clean color markers. These are the old version before they made the tips clear, not the tips, the caps. So I really do